Doro Barshoma, everybody. Hello, welcome. I'm doing another rap video. I'm doing a PUTAK and 021G video. I'm doing CR7, which I assume stands for Cristiano Ronaldo, but it could be something different. Please let me know, by the way, if my pronunciation of that is for the right emphasis. Just because I can say the letters doesn't mean I know where the emphasis is supposed to be, and I do try to do these things as correctly as possible. Before I get into it, three things. I got my coffee, which is critical. I am not a professional. I am not an expert. I do not speak Farsi beyond basically what you heard at the beginning. And I'm not like a vocal coach or anything. Right? I like music. I like this stuff, and I'm interested in it, so I want to share it with people. If you're looking for an expert opinion, you're not going to get it from me. You're going to get an honest opinion, but not an expert one. Part 2, don't be a dick. You may not like my opinions. You may not like this song. You may not like me in general. That's all fine. You're not required to agree with me or like me. But I try to be respectful and thoughtful in my videos, and I would just ask that you be respectful and thoughtful in return. With that out of the way, actually, before I get into it, I just want to say, from what I can tell, the protests in Iran are still happening, and my support, my thoughts, my heart is still with the people. There are a lot of people who agree with what the government is doing. Okay, there are. There's a reason they're in power. There are also a lot of people who disagree with what the government is doing, and I side with them on this one. I do not like morality laws. I don't like them in my country. I don't like them in other countries. I don't care. I totally support, 100% support people living their religion, right? I was raised deeply conservative Christian, and I support people being religious, right? Embrace your tradition, embrace your religion, live how you feel like you need to live. I support that wholeheartedly, but do not make laws for other people based on your religion. That's where I am. If you are not a follower of my religion, why should you have to follow the same rules I do, right? And I understand, in the U.S., officially, we don't have a state religion. And we are not officially a theocracy. We're not run by a church of some kind. We kind of are in practice, based on some of the laws that get made, but we are officially a secular nation. Iran is being run by religious leaders. They are a theocracy. Or a something, right? They are a country where the laws are based around the religion. And that's great if you follow that religion and you want to follow the laws exactly the way they've been written. But there's like 80 million people in Iran, and not all of them really want to be Muslims, right? And they should be allowed to live their lives with peace and freedom. Whether or not they subscribe to the standard religion, that's my opinion. So to all the people in the streets, stay safe, stay masked up. Don't let them figure out your identity, right? I know they're killing protesters already. So if you're out there, I commend you for your bravery, and I would hope that you are cautious and safe. If you have friends or family who are out there, then I know it's stressful. I know you're concerned, and my thoughts are with them as well, that they would be able to come home from trying to make a change. Anyway, that's enough seriousness for now. Let's get into this song. This is CR7 from PUTAK featuring 021G. She is so beautiful.
کاردی بی دایی من شدم بیادب برسو بیار چاردی بی پایین مخت تو باشی میایی کوبیدی ساختی ویلایی بکردی لاکچیریکایی ما دیدیم چی از چی؟ هیپ هاپ فاک پاپ کراپ پاپ ترک نو تانکس باز فن بامید گاد کیپ سیتن آمید بازی دم رپ مثل سم سنگ روی سنگ نمیاد بند میشه جنگ
اوکی گشتم و کاغذ و قلم و بده به من میبینی که بیرمق نیستم پشت برم حرف در میارن ولی میدونن که میبرم تیز در فش برم مثل باد هوا سیتارا هم که همه زیر من لیستن دشمنم دو دستن یه سری کیرم از سری دوم کیرم هم نیستن I'm God صبونه قلم نهارا کاغذه ولی بدون تو شامت زهره به جز ویدیوها دنگا یکی تو رو تو عکساتم نشسته فتوشاپت کرده باید تشکر کنی هر رپری که چند سالی با موزیکاش تو رو خوشحالت کرده حتی تنگو رو در بیار ولی نپیش منی که خودش تو رو گشادت کرده هیپ
هاپ فاک پاپ کراپ پاپ ترک نو تانکس باز فن بامید گاد کیپ سیتن آمید بازی دم رپ مثل سم سنگ روی سنگ نمیاد بند میشه جنگ
اوکی دروازه بسته است بذار توپ پارو شلی کنم حتی هستم بهترم نویر رپ میکنم جوری بریزه پشم به همه حتی نمیرسی هیچ وقت تویه احمق جوری بیام سمتت مثل فیلم های پونداد بزنی بگی اویه وقتی با منی حرف دهنتو بفهم گوش بده ببین چی میگم پس سی سلاتی نیا واسم بی کلاسی بده واسم همتون حریفم میدونی مگه تنه بازم دور وریاتون همه معتادن و کره بازن لوگو پوتکو میزنم یه روز واسه دم واسم میسازن تله واسم دورم پر کنه بازم ولی من ادامه میدم با قدرت و هدف خواستم سرباز و وزیر و شاتورم من ولی برگ واسم تا همین جاشم کاری کردم همه دهنا بازم
هاپ فاک پاپ کراپ پاپ ترک نو تانکس باز فن بامید گاد کیپ سیتن آمید بازی دم رپ مثل سم سنگ روی سنگ نمیاد بند میشه جنگ
اوکی درد نیستی نه گم میشی همون عقب میستی وقتی نیستم پای کوبی کنید ولی میام تکسام و بخال کوبی کنید فکر میکنن رو شانسمه این لاشیا دقیق مثل موشان همه زر نزن عمل کن پیش من تصویری واش من گوشام کره جوری میکنم فروش خونی درد دستم من بلا بود تو خوبی هرزه یه جمله من به این کون میارزه یه بیت میگم تو کور میلرزه یاد گرفتیم قوی بریم جلو تو مسیر احساسی نشیم بدیم دلو منطقی با چاشنی ادب اگه یه حرفی جای جاش این نگم ولی حقمو بگیرم هر جوره با حرفم وایسم چون میدونی مردونه چشاش بزنش خانواده‌ش مادر و داستانای عاشقانشه مشکلات دا زندگیش تا نشه هدفش نره عقب جا به جا نشه اگه یه رو خواست انتقام بگیره دنبال یه راه عاقلانه شه بدون هیچ رو در وایسی نمیتونی تو رو من وایسی تقدیم میکنم جونم خواستی اینا همه کونن راستی یه سری یا پی حذف منن یه سری پشت پرده همه وصف منن مبتنی بر گندگوزی نشه اینا کپی رایت اصل منن
هیپ هاپ فاک پاپ کراپ پاپ ترک نو تانکس باز فن بامید گاد کیپ سیتن آمید بازی دم رپ مثل سم سنگ روی سنگ نمیاد بند میشه جنگ
پوریا پوتک 100%.
I really like PUTAK. I really like 021G. I really like catchy beats. So far, I gotta be honest. The beats that these Iranian producers are putting out there, catchy beats. There's another one, Rad Pro. He's done a few for 021G. I'm sure there are others that I don't know. Like, I don't know, Puri might make his own beats. I don't know. But I will say, all the beats I've heard are really good. And my respects to the beat makers. I focus on the beats a little bit because although I do enjoy the vocals, obviously I can't understand them for the most part. I think I heard him say he's God at one point, which I know he's referenced before. I thought I heard him reference Manuel Neuer, but that could be just a word in Farsi that I just don't recognize. So I don't know a whole lot of what this song is about. I'd be happy to hear in the comments if you guys would be so kind as to let me know what's going on in this one. I really do need to learn Farsi. That's going to take me so long. But I want to learn more because I enjoy this music. PUTAK seems like a dude with a pretty good sense of humor. I know he's like a YouTuber. I don't know which came first, the YouTube or the rap, or if they came at the same time. But he seems to be doing pretty well. So congrats to him. 021G, I think she's got potential, man. I really do like her. I almost did a solo track from her today, but then I thought, nah, I'll do I'll do the feature. I really like her. One, look, she's very attractive. It's easy on the eyes. Hard to not acknowledge that. But also, she's got the right attitude, right? She's got a good swagger. I like her flow. I like the way she raps. You don't really hear it much on this one, but Jen and also Kyoko, which are the two I've done so far, you know, those are her solo tracks, and I really enjoy her flow. I think Farsi lends itself to rap, or at least particularly this kind of rap, because of the style of language that it is. I think it has a really good flowing sort of quality to it. It's a very musical language, right? And a lot of the syllables flow into each other. So I think it really works well with rap. I think that'll do it for this one. Stay safe out there, everybody. Like, you know, obviously in general, but if you're out there in the streets, mask up, carry water with you, leave your phone at home. Bring a camera if you've got one so that you can record what's going on, but don't bring your phone with you. I know that there's like internet shutoffs, and they're bringing the police out and private security and stuff to suppress protests. And all you can do is fight till you win. Because otherwise you fight till you lose and nothing changes, except that a lot of people's lives are worse now. And some people don't have lives anymore because they were killed in the protests. So you just gotta keep going. I do not agree with people in the US or online folks who think that this is a CIA push. There are real reasons for people to be upset with their government. It doesn't just have to be the CIA. I would be upset with my government. I mean, if you have noticed in the last several months, with the abortion laws that have gotten passed, people here are very upset, right? That's not a CIA op. That is people who are legitimately understanding that their rights, their freedoms are being taken. And they're reacting to that. In Iran, those rights have already been taken. And people are tired of living under that system of you could just be taken and beaten for having your hair out. Look, I'm not going to say it happens every day to every single woman in Iran who has her hair out of her hijab, because it doesn't. But the fact that it does happen and is legal is, I would consider it unacceptable. So, my thoughts are with you. May you have a stunning victory. And may some of these laws be struck. Have a good day, everybody. Stay safe out there. Drink lots of water. And don't talk to cops.